Hi everybody, I'm Kat and this is today's tarot. It's been a little while since I've been able to sit with you guys. I've been in a big transition right now. I'm in the process of moving and I was prospecting moving in a couple of weeks and then that all got moved forward. So I moved a lot over the last weekend and I didn't really have a lot of time to sit with you guys. So I apologize for that. I'm also still in process. This week is really busy for me as well. I'm teaching a safety and aromatherapy class as well as a workshop in intensive medicine making over the weekend of Memorial Day, which there are a couple spots if you're in the Front Range or North Fork Valley area. Reach out to me and I'll let you know how to get more information about that. I'll also leave a link below. So it's a couple of weeks of very busy stuff for me, lots of changes. So with that all said and out of the way, let's go ahead and jump into today's tarot. The opening card that we have for today is the Star card. This card is associated with Aquarian energy. We've been having and experiencing Saturn going through Aquarius and it's about to go retrograde. So in that process, it's going to be giving us a time and space to review and be responsible and accountable to ourselves in whatever area Aquarius sits in your natal chart. For me, just as an example, Aquarius sits in my 6th house, which is all about preventative health. It's also about work and our job. And I am currently, getting some tests done just to see where I'm at in different areas as far as my body's health is concerned. And I'm also changing jobs and showing up in a way for my own career path. So Saturn has a big anchor in that place in the star system right now. So it's going to be affecting you wherever Aquarius sits in your natal chart. So we are in that space today. This is also an energy of telling us to give generously to our community, having a sense of balance and hope in as far as the direction that we're going and your ability to exchange and be in community. And it's a really transformative energy because the Aquarian energy is what connects us to the higher source and our own path and what we're here to do. So the challenge that we have for today came in as the 9 of Pentacles upside down. This is a card that is usually, when it's right side up, speaking of a time of leisure and accomplishing something of material value for us that gives us a space of rest. However, with it being upside down, it may be speaking to that space in us that doesn't ever feel like we have a time to rest. And that's challenging. It's challenging for our whole entire system. How we're going to get through that challenge is the 4 of Swords. The 4 of Swords is the long question, actually taking some time to sit in meditation and sitting with yourself and sitting with why, what it is that you're trying to attain and actually sitting in a place of rest because we don't always give ourselves that space. Now, the overall outcome for today is the Page of Pentacles, which is actually a card that is ruled by Virgo, and it also brings up that sense of us analyzing what we value and looking at what we value in a practical way because it is related to that mutable earth energy. And so we have to work with that. We have to work with letting go of the inner critic in ourselves and just having some separation and getting some perspective in what we value and what is important to us, much like the character that's in this card that is looking at their coin, looking at your belief systems, looking at your value system, and also looking at your body and health and self-care, because Virgo is associated with self-care. So this is our reading for today. If you have any questions or are interested in getting your own personal reading to see where the planets are showing up in your life and also getting a tarot reading, because I do a kind of a combination. I like to look at your transits and then also look at the tarot. I can also offer you an hour-long astrology reading where we look at just your natal influences and then the transits that are happening right now as well. I am starting to book readings in the beginning of June because, as I mentioned before, the next week or so is going to be really busy for me. But feel free to reach out, and I look forward to seeing you all again soon. I hope you have a blessed day. See you soon. Bye.